So I do that kind of stuff all the time. So unfortunately. So next up, we've got an amazing man. He's funny. Not as funny as me, but that's okay. No, just kidding. He's great. His name's Jeff Thompson. Make some noise.
I'll help you later.
Please.
How you guys doing tonight? Man, let's just give it up for all the cool stuff that's happening right here in this area, Broken Arrow. I think this is such a great venue, and there's so much cool stuff, and so I'm just really thrilled to see it. And I realized driving here tonight, I used to live right down the street on Quantico, back during the ramen era of my upbringing. My parents got divorced, and we went from being like airline pilot. Fucking Siri always tries to jump in on my act, I'm not kidding you. So anyway, it was just kind of a nice walk down memory lane to see how far I've come and also how far I have not. Last night I went on a first date for the first time in quite a while. I've been in a relationship for about 6 years, and I made the awful mistake of taking her to an open mic. Because I was aware of this one happening, but I had also signed up for another one that I forgot about, and I got the email like 2 days ago, and I was like, great. So I was like, how would you feel about going to an open mic? And she's like, fine, I love it. And so now I'm on stage with double performance anxiety. Like I'm worried about bombing in front of total strangers, and I'm also worrying about like consistently cock blocking myself with every joke, because I have no idea what she thinks is funny. But it worked out all right. She just wants to be friends, and so she's dead. She's dead to me now. I'm in my 50s, and I just got out of a relationship. I've lost a bunch of weight in the last couple of years, and so I'm kind of really starting to find my rhythm and find my vibe as like a single man. And the aesthetic that I'm working through, I'm trying to figure out what my look is. This is sort of like skater Colonel Sanders, because I think there's kind of an untapped market for like the crust punk plantation owner aesthetic. But dating is just strange. It's been really challenging for me. I still find, I'm 57, I still find women to be a complete mystery. I have figured out two things. I know that you guys like murder podcasts, which is terrifying. And I know how much you fucking love pockets in things. Like, I've got a dress, and the first thing they'll always say, it's got pockets. It's like the dress found the G-spot, like the pockets, it's like, I don't even need a man. I got pockets in my dress. I don't know what you're putting in those pockets, or if you just like the actual space or having somewhere to put your hands. I don't know what it's about, but I love it. I just realized there's a sort of a vaginal thread of like similarity going on there. I'm not going to go too deep into it, if you know what I'm saying, because I can't literally go too deep into it. That's what's called a single entendre. All right. I got to say one thing. Do you guys know the name of this venue where we're at? It's the Jack of all shows, and I literally thought it was the Jack off all shows, and I was like, I already do that. Like, okay, this is totally my place. It's not. It's the Jack of all shows. Let's see. This is a new joke I'm trying out for the very first time, so no pressure. But if you don't laugh, I'm going to kill myself. I have dogs that I inherited from my relationship, and I really love the dogs, but they're a little bit high maintenance. And so I've been thinking about whenever I inevitably give the dogs back to my ex, another woman who's dead to me, do I want a more low maintenance pet? And I've always thought it. You ever see these guys at like outdoor festivals that have like the iguana on their shoulder? And they're usually very much into hacky sack as well. I don't want to be that guy, but I kind of think iguanas are cool. So I got one, and the problem is its muscles won't contract. It's a really rare thing. It's called reptile dysfunction. See, it's a long way to go for that one. I learned something today. I'll close on this one because everybody loves talking about COVID. You know who was hit really hard by COVID? the Amish community. Yeah, boy, it's quiet when you bring up the Amish. You know why? Because they come out of the woodwork.
Oh, man.
All right, I have 2 more Amish jokes and then I'm out of here. I went to an Amish strip club not too long ago, and a couple things that are weird. First off, you're literally watching her getting splinters from the butter churn, because that's what they use instead of a pole for pole dancing. But the other thing that's really weird is absolutely how long it takes for them to unbutton all of those buttons. It just takes, like, you have to be really patient. But you know, I like a little bit of foreplay. I like a little bit of anticipation, and you know, all I'll say is I was having a little bit of a barn raising in my own pants that night. So, you guys have been great. I'm Jeff Thompson. Thanks very much.
All right, I've been working out in the back. No big deal. I've been over here at his fitness place working out. You guys probably didn't know this was under my shirt, but you're welcome.